In this video, I am going to talk about advertising and not any kind of advertising, um, complex campaigns for e-commerce brands that have a product that is slightly complex to sell, that requires a lot of education and that has several steps in the uh, conversion window, in the purchase journey from the customer perspective. This is an advanced video and meant for e-commerce brands, but the concept you will see, I will explain in the video, can be applied to any kind of business. To make it simple, it's all about this: changing the mindset from wanting to absolutely generate a purchase from Facebook ads to wanting to remove the purchase barriers. And for that, we need to go through several steps so you will understand exactly what I mean. We need to look at first the general approach, what everybody is doing on Facebook. Let's then go a little bit deeper on the mindset shift. What is exactly Advantage Plus shopping campaigns? What does it allow us to do, basically? If you are not aware, it's the last system of Meta ads campaign. And then the approach that I want to show you, which is the purchase barrier approach. It's just a random name, but this is exactly what I want you to understand at the end of this video. But we need to go through all these other steps before. We are going to have a look at the different types of landing page. It's just to illustrate what I'm going to talk about here. I'm going to show you this specific approach in a real in running Facebook ad account. And then finally, I am going to give you the prompt so you can create the same kind of structure pretty quickly using AI. If you're familiar with my videos, the prompts are where I put the most of the knowledge. It's like the pure juice of knowledge. So basically, by just following that, you will be able to have this structure, and you just have to create the landing page. It's not like a just, but at least you have the structure, right? All right, so let's go back and have a look at the general approach. So what do I mean by that? I am going to talk only about e-commerce, right? But if you're not in e-commerce, just think about how you can apply it to your business. But let's, for the sake of this video, let's assume I am only talking about e-commerce. This is more or less what the most common funnel works. Brands or agencies are creating one high converting general landing page and running ads to bring traffic to it. The landing page either contains the offer or leads to the right product that, for the best of them, is what we call cold friendly offer. That is not in the scope of this video, but anyway. So that's the idea, right? You have one landing page that is supposed to convert your customer, to explain everything, and then you bring them to the product and they should buy. And in order to test different approach, then brands or agencies are running different type of ads, UGCs, us versus them, the 3 reasons why, and so on and so forth. So it's all about new ad testing. We have one landing page and we test a lot of ads. That could also be that they have several landing pages just in order to try different approaches and see what convert best. Or they have only one landing page and they constantly run a split test to always find out what is the best performing landing page, which is fair enough. It works, and it works, let's say, mostly for mass market product that have a mass desire that is really well known by the customer. For example, cosmetic brands. There is, maybe cosmetic brand, maybe there is a little bit of education behind it, but it works the best for the products that don't have a lot of education to provide for the customer to purchase, basically. And what I'm going to talk to you about, this technique, is mostly for products that are either high ticket or innovative product or story-driven product, the kind of product that require a long purchase decision time. I'm sorry if I'm not having the right word for that, but I think you get my point. So the mindset shift. Right now, with what I just explained here, what most of the brands do is they want the customer to discover their product with an ad on cold traffic and go through each of these steps until the purchase. And it could be very fast for a small purchase or very long for a bigger purchase. But every time a customer finds out about the product, then there is this consideration stage where they are just wondering, like having it in mind, but then they are maybe doubting, like, yeah, maybe it wasn't a good idea, but finally they go and educate themselves. But now they are educated, they can compare with other products, other solutions, but then finally they make the decision. But it's not the time to make the purchase yet, because they need to kind of rationalize it and go and find the right information to make sure this is logic that they buy this product. Okay, and we want to do that in one single landing page, right? As I said, for some product, it can work and it doesn't require much. But for some products, expecting to create this complete purchase journey in one landing page is almost impossible. This is why the whole purpose of the video, as I said before, is to change the mindset from wanting to generate a purchase to wanting to remove barriers one after the other, and to bring the customer through every of these steps while using Advantage Plus shopping campaign power, basically. What does that mean? Okay, we know that we want to bring the customer through these steps using Advantage Plus shopping campaign. This is a model of campaign that is using the best of AI and machine learning. So that's the best of the technology of meta ads. It means that it is just one campaign. You don't have any ad set inside of the campaign. It's just one ad set, and you can push as many ads as you want. And Facebook will go out there and find the right customer to show the right ad. And on top of that, Facebook will also kind of create the purchase journey depending on the reaction that people have when they see the different ads you have in your campaign. Which means if you have an ad that is designed for cold traffic, that is meant to grab the attention of a potential customer that is not aware about maybe the problem or even the product, that is kind of funny, then Facebook will automatically push this ad to cold traffic and to more people. So you will see the cost for this ad will go down, will be lower, because this is not a traffic that is as qualified, and Facebook push it to a lot of people. But then if you have an ad that is talking specifically about your product and, I don't know, giving a discount code, for example, then you will see within the ad, the campaign, that Facebook will show it to way less people, because he already knows it's a retargeting, quote unquote, ad. So now we don't have to set up what is top of funnel, middle of funnel, bottom of funnel. Facebook knows it. We just have to provide the ads, and Facebook does the job. And the cool thing is that if we start learning about this approach of doing ads, then it will only get better, because the time that media buyers had to set up everything themselves is behind us. It is going to be more and more like that. We have the equivalence of the Advantage Plus campaign in Google Ads with Performance Max. And I think that every platform will work toward that to make advertising as simple as possible with the maximum result. So just to have a quick look at what it does. So it combines prospecting and existing customer audiences under one campaign with personalized product from your catalog. You can do it, or you don't have to. Use Advantage Plus Creative to select optimization, including okay. Use machine learning to identify and aim for your highest value customer across all of Media's family of apps and services with minimal input. Basically, it says what I just said before. Okay, so now we know that we have a tool in our hand to just give Facebook the ads, and Facebook will find the right customer. So why are we still doing that? Yes, it is useful because in the end, Facebook will test different ads. But why are we not using even more of the power of this algorithm? And this is where the purchase buyer approach comes. I'm just thinking if I should go, because I didn't talk to you about the type of landing pages, but maybe before I go there, I will explain those different landing pages, because it will illustrate that and even more these landing pages. When we talk about landing page is just a page that receives traffic, right? From the moment it receives traffic, it's a landing page. But specifically in e-commerce, we have different type of landing pages that we can test and use in different ways. Some people would send traffic to their homepage, which, unless the homepage is extremely optimized, I wouldn't recommend. Then you have the hero product, which is a landing page that is pushing the benefits only on the main product. You have the same approach with hero bundle. Instead of pushing the product in general, it's a specific offer, which with a bundle, means in the name. We have listicles, which are landing pages that are more and more used, which I really like, by the way, which are simply a list of things about the product or about the brand, saying 5 reasons why Cometeer replaced my barista. 5 reasons why you need to try Jones Road Beauty if you love a no makeup look. That's a good one. And so on. So it's just about listing something, and people love lists in general. If you search something on Google, you will always find the lists on top of the ranking. Why? It's because people like this approach of, okay, if I go through the whole list, then I know everything. This is why listicles are working really well. You have advertorials, which could be a little bit like listicles, but could be also like the whole purpose of an advertorial is it looks like an actual article that have been written by a journal or any media. It could be written actually by a media, but it could also be written by the brand in the style of an article. This is good for trust. Somehow some brands are playing with it in the wrong way, but it also it rationalizes the purchase. It educates the customer. So yeah, this is also well used. We have quiz or assessment. This is not my favorite kind of quizzes. There is a lot more to say about quizzes. There are collection pages and testimonial pages, which are simply optimized to show as many social proof as possible. Okay, we have seen all the landing pages. Now, what do we do with that? Imagine that instead of having only one landing page, we create different variations of this landing page or different landing page that all have the specific goal. And the specific goal is to remove purchase barrier, or to rationalize, or to bring trust. And it's not the exact method, and this is the example I use for one of my clients that is selling blue jeans that are made with eco-friendly materials. Blue jeans are pretty expensive. So this is not a product that you can just show to someone that just discovers it and they will buy. No, they really need to hear the story. They need to hear how careful we are with the crafting of these blue jeans and so on and so forth, until the point that they think, okay, if I want one, if I need one, then I will buy from them. And this is where you can kind of structure this approach. So imagine you have 3 landing pages that are meant to talk about the different advantages one by one. And you have ads that are talking about the same thing, this specific advantage, and then now sending to the right landing page. So you will have an ad that will push the benefits of the comfort that will bring the customer to this landing page. Then you will have an ad that have an headline about the ecology, the eco-friendliness of the product that will bring to this landing page, and so on and so forth. Then you go on the why landing pages. You have a founder story ad that brings to a page that explains the whole story of the brand. Then you have something a little bit more like a statement that pushes the value of the brand, that bring the person to the mission page within the website, which is also a landing page. Then you have the purchase barrier landing page. You just, it's not you just, but you imagine your customer and think hard of what are the reasons they wouldn't buy. And you list those reasons and you make them as specific landing pages and specific ads. In our case, these kind of blue jeans are addressed to people that are not that internet friendly. And especially they are afraid of choosing the wrong size and afraid of the whole process of ordering online. So one landing page to remove this barrier could be dedicated just to that. And now you also have social proof landing pages. As I showed before, you have testimonial. You can have a landing page about all the press that talks about the brand, about the team. Why the team? Because it creates trust. Sometimes showing the human beings behind the brand help the person to really have just build trust and have a different view of the product, right? So that's the idea. Instead of having a bunch of ads that are pushing to one single page that wants to say everything at once, then use Facebook Advantage plus shopping campaign algorithm at its best and create ads that distinguish every single point that the customer needs to hear between the moment they discover the product to the moment that they will buy. And it's not really understandable here, but every single page is linked with the other one. And in the end, it's mostly the upper part of the page that is different. What's important is that instead of having like here, what is the experience of the customer? Basically, they will see a first ad and maybe they will watch it. And because they are seen as the algorithm by someone that is potentially interested, now they will be bombarded with ads. Some will be different, right? But then at some point, if they decide to click, they will see a page. And they will see maybe another ad and they will click and they will see the same page. And they will see another ad, they will click, they will see the same page. And none of these ads are meant to pursue the goal of addressing each point. It's more trying to convert at all costs. Why, if you just think of the complete customer journey, then here the customer will have something that is kind of entertaining and educating. Every time they will see the brand on their feed, they will have a different ads that addresses a different point. They will click, see a different landing page, and learn more things. So it's way more customer friendly. However, it is a lot more work. It can be done in a fast way. As I said, we can use templates to only have the upper part that is different, and basically the second half of the page will be always the same, linking to everything. But yeah, it requires a lot of work. So now let's have a look at how does that look within Facebook actually. Okay, so here I am in another account that is implementing this method. Don't be afraid here. There are a lot of campaigns, mostly because we are advertising in Europe in general. So there are different languages, but they all follow the same structure. So let me pull the one that maybe has the more spent. Yes, so let's go on this one. Since it's an Advantage Plus campaign, as you can see, you have only one ad set that contains all the ads. And now this is how it looks inside. So I'm going to obviously mask a few things, but basically you will have a lot of ads, right, that are all kind of different from one another, addressing different points. That leads to different pages. And some of the pages, most of them are the general landing pages. Some are collection pages, some are how does it work pages, some are addressing like specific points. As I mentioned before, I don't want to go into detail, just not to talk about this specific business, but you can see how does that look within an Advantage Plus shopping campaign. Okay, now we are going to create a structure for this campaign. And to do that, I am going to use my brand description generator, and we are going to pick a brand like completely, I don't know, we are not going to choose, and we are going to create the description of a brand. And from this description, we are going to create the complete Advantage Plus structure. So I should have done that like that. It would have been more understandable. Okay. First thing first, let's pick a brand. So here I have a lot of different brands that I'm bookmarking. So let's stop here. All right, so we have laundry detergent. Interesting. I like this brand. Very good one. Okay, so now I'm just picking that thing and I lost my page. So let me reopen it. Okay, let's grab this prompt. Okay, open ChatGPT. Pass the prompt. Probably going to, yeah, no, thanks. Okay. Now I'm going to give ChatGPT this URL and see what it says. Okay, now it's analyzing. It doesn't work with every brand though, because some are just blocking ChatGPT. In this case, you can simply copy and paste the content of the brand. But basically what it does right now, it's an overall study. You can read the prompts if you like, to see what I'm looking for, like the vision, the essence of the brand, the values, the competitive advantages, the communication style, and the product focus. So basically it's just scrapping not the complete website, but one page or two maybe, and trying to understand that. So imagine you want to do it with your brand. You want to start with such a description. So you can use it for your brand. You use your URL and simply take this document and just change what you need to change. So you have a solid description to now create the campaign. Okay, I'm going to copy that, and I am going to copy that too. So now I'm going to open a new chat and copy this prompt. Okay, that's nice, but I didn't say anything so far. Okay, let's copy the description that we got and see what it says. Okay, general landing pages. So now it is creating the exact list from the description that we've created. It is creating a structure approximately like that. So we have general landing pages. So it just gives ideas about potential general landing pages. Purchase barrier landing pages, affordable, eco-friendly laundry solution, hypoallergenic. So for example, the ad is concerned about sensitive skin, or another ad stuff on stains. I don't know what is stains, so I cannot really say anything about that. But just you get the point, is it creates, okay, that's the category of purchase barrier landing pages. Here's one landing page, and here is the potential ads that you can create to push people to this specific landing page. And then you have the advantage landing pages, the why and the brand asset and social proof landing pages, the one I told you before, the team, the reviews, the press, and you have the normal pages, which are collections and product pages. So that is enough already, and it works. If you want to push it a little bit further, then you can use another GPT that I'm going to show you quickly. Okay, so the GPT, if you have seen some of my videos, I like to use this one simply because it's nice looking, and it's cool to use. So it's whimsical diagrams. You just copy the whole structure here. You can find it by looking for GPTs directly within ChatGPT. And here you just have to copy it and wait a little bit. So it is going to create the complete structure in a mind map that you can open easily. I'm going to pause and show you when it's done. Okay. All right, now it gives me the mind map. So I view it in whimsical directly. And here you go. You have the complete structure, the same kind of approach I told you about here. You have it directly in whimsical. You can share it with your team, and you have the category, the different landing pages, and the different ads that you can make to push this to this landing page. That's it. We have seen everything, and it was less than 30 minutes, so I'm pretty proud of myself. I'm sorry if it was a little bit slow, because it's kind of a complicated and actually for some people boring topic to talk about, right? But I think it's really it's a complete different mindset switch and a different approach of doing ads. And as I said at the beginning, can be really applied to a lot of businesses, as long as it requires more than a instant purchase, as long as it requires consideration from the consumer. That's it. I stop rambling. I hope you found value in this video. If you do, I will put a video, I don't know yet about what, but that you can watch right now. That is probably going to be really good to watch after this one. So yeah, let me know in the comment if you have any question about this video, and if not, then I see you in the next video. Bye bye.